Webull stock, ticker symbol BULL, continues to deliver a rollercoaster ride that's keeping traders, investors, and fintech watchers on high alert. After surging over 35% earlier this month, then pulling back sharply, BULL is once again back in focus as it tries to stabilize and set up for what could be its next leg higher. So what's the latest with BULL stock, and what should you be watching as we head toward the end of the trading week? Let's get into it. Webull is currently trading just over $16, with one trading day left in the week. It most recently closed at $16.09, after opening the session at $17.54 and hitting an intraday high of $18.35. That's a nearly 10% range during the session, a pretty dramatic swing even by Webull's recent standards. It's worth noting that even with this volatility, Webull remains up substantially over the past month, and many bullish investors are interpreting this recent consolidation not as a breakdown, but as a healthy breather after an explosive move. And to be fair, the fundamentals backing this company are starting to shine more brightly than ever. Let's talk about the big one, crypto. Webull recently confirmed that it's relaunching cryptocurrency trading in the United States. This is happening through its Webull Pay subsidiary, which has now been integrated more tightly into the core business. What does that mean? It means Webull is gearing up to offer crypto trading once again to US users, a move that could bring back millions of retail traders who want access to both equities and crypto under one roof. According to Webull's US CEO, Anthony Donaire, regulatory conditions in the US have improved to the point where the company feels confident moving back into the crypto space, and that is a big deal. Webull's crypto relaunch isn't just symbolic. It reflects a broader normalization of crypto as a mainstream asset class. The US now has approved spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Major players like Fidelity and BlackRock are entering the space. And platforms like Robinhood and Webull are rushing to build compliant, secure crypto offerings. For Webull, it's about being in the right place at the right time, and having the infrastructure and user base to capitalize on it. Speaking of user base, let's not forget that Webull currently serves over 24 million users across 14 global markets, and manages more than $12.6 billion in customer assets. That's no small operation. On the financial side, the company posted $12.9 million in net income recently, marking its first profitable quarter, and grew revenue 32% year-over-year. It also holds a $1 billion standby equity facility, giving it the firepower to expand, invest, and weather volatility without taking on burdensome debt. So the fundamentals remain solid. The growth trajectory looks promising. But what about the technical picture? This is where things get interesting. After that 35% rally in early July, BULL ran into some resistance around 18 to 1850. It failed to break out past that level convincingly, and naturally, we saw some profit taking. The stock pulled back sharply, around 13% in one session, before finding support in the $15 to $16 range. Now, this kind of action is very normal. After a big run-up, you'll often see a pullback or consolidation as traders lock in gains and new buyers wait for confirmation. The good news is that the stock has held that support level, and even bounced strongly midweek with a 16% gain, followed by a 3% after-hours move. That tells us there's still demand. Buyers are stepping in. And the stock is now forming what could be a new base, potentially setting up for another breakout if momentum returns. There's also something important happening under the hood. Webull recently achieved an RS rating of 84. That's a relative strength score used by some institutional trading tools to identify potential leadership stocks. Anything above 80 is considered strong, and Webull getting that kind of recognition, especially during a volatile stretch, is telling. We're also seeing growing interest in the options market, with increasing call volume suggesting that traders are betting on upside. Now, let's not ignore the risks. There has been concern about potential dilution from the equity facility. Some investors are wary about how the company might deploy that $1 billion in standby equity. But it's important to understand that this isn't a panic move or a survival tactic. It's a prearranged agreement that gives Webull flexibility, and in this case, could fund strategic growth initiatives like its crypto rollout or international expansion. So what should you be watching next? First, the $17.50 to $18 range. That's the immediate resistance zone. If Webull can break through that level on strong volume, we could see a move back toward 20 or even higher. There's a lot of chatter among traders about a medium-term target between $20 and $25, especially if crypto trading in the US reboots successfully and brings in a wave of new retail activity. Second, keep an eye on updates from Webull itself. Any news confirming the crypto trading launch date, supported tokens, or promotional offers could be a major catalyst. We've seen how this kind of news moves stocks like Robinhood and Coinbase. Webull would be no different. Third, macro sentiment. If the broader fintech sector stays strong and crypto continues gaining legitimacy, that rising tide could help lift bull stock alongside its peers. With one more session to go this week, where does this leave us? We're cautiously bullish. Webull has proven that it can rally hard when there's news and momentum. It has solid fundamentals, a massive user base, and a strategic crypto pivot in motion. The chart suggests a stock that's consolidating, not collapsing. And there are multiple catalysts on the horizon. But as always, timing matters. We may see more sideways action or even a retest of lower support levels before the next leg up. Patience will be key. But the case for upside, especially medium term, remains strong. If you're long Webull or considering an entry, this is a stock you'll want to keep on your radar. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is bull ready for its next breakout, or will it need more time to shake out the weak hands? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. Until next time, stay informed, stay sharp, and as always, stay bullish.